Once upon a time, there lived a rabbit family with their mother, Mrs. Rabbit, and they had 4 children: Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter. They lived in a sand dune at the roots of a big pine tree. One morning, Mrs. Rabbit said to her children, "Now, my dears," she said, "you may go out into the fields or the road, but don't go into Mr. McGregor's garden. Your father had an accident there. He was put into a pie." Then Mrs. Rabbit took her basket and umbrella and went off to the bakery to buy a loaf of bread and some buns. Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail, who were nice little rabbits, went down the lane to pick blackberries. But Peter, who was very naughty, ran straight across to Mr. McGregor's garden and sneaked under a little wicket. First he ate a salad and then some French beans, and then he ate radishes. And then, feeling a little unwell, he looked for some parsley to keep his stomach from getting upset. But then, around a corner, he saw Mr. McGregor. Mr. McGregor was on his hands and knees tending cabbage plants, but he got up and ran after Peter as soon as he saw him, brandishing a rake and shouting, "Thief!" Peter was very frightened and ran as fast as he could around the garden, losing one of his shoes among the cucumber bed and the other among the potatoes. Having lost his shoes, he ran even faster so as not to be caught. He sneaked into the tool shed and hid under a watering can. It would have been a pretty good spot if he hadn't sneezed all over. Mr. McGregor comes right up to him and knocks the box over with his foot, but Peter jumps up and flies out of the window, knocking over 3 pots. The window was too small for Mr. McGregor to get through, and he was too tired to catch Peter. He went back to his work. Peter ran once more, till he was very tired and out of breath, and he did not know where to go. He passed a wall, and he saw a door, but it was closed, and a little mouse was carrying some nuts and berries under Peter's feet and said, "Don't cry." Peter looked for another door, and he saw a hole leading down to a wet wooden floor. He immediately jumped into it. It was near a well, and it was very dark. After a while, a loud voice came, "Kecho." Peter thought it was Mr. McGregor who was holding him, but it was only a white mouse who lived there with his family. "You?" Peter asked. "I know the way up the well." The white mouse had a big pea in its mouth, so he couldn't answer. Peter started crying. Then he saw some small fish. They were swimming around and asked them, "Why are you crying?" Peter said, "I don't know my way." Then he tried to go up, but he was too tired. Besides, the hole was too small. A little while later, Mr. McGregor returned and placed a sieve next to Peter's shoes so that a little blue bird could be trapped in it. Peter sneezed for a long time. Finally, he found a door that was behind the bushes. He slid it and ran out of the garden. He quickly ran to his sand dune home under the pine tree. His mother was busy. She was dressing the sick Peter with a towel and saying, "Why are you late?" He thought he had lost his clothes. It was Peter's other little jacket and buttons. "Sorry," Peter said, feeling very bad. His mother put him to bed and made chamomile tea, and she gave him a spoonful. "One more spoonful," she said. But Peter didn't drink even half of it. Peter felt very bad that night. The next morning, his mother asked how he was feeling. Peter replied that he was feeling a little better, so she got up and went to work. Peter took his medicine, and Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail ate bread and blackberries.